Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 10-5. The win was their 6th in a row. The Miami Marlins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 4-3. The Colorado Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-6. The Brewers had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-7. Also in Cubbies news, catcher Roberto Perez is being made available to other teams in the trade market, according to multiple sources. The Reds are among the teams that could be in the running. The Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-3. In other Pirates news, third baseman Colin Moran could potentially get traded in the near future as he's currently being shopped around to other teams. A possible landing spot is believed to be with the Dodgers. The San Francisco Giants held their opponent to just 2 hits as they got a road win against Arizona 2-1. In other Giants news, starting pitcher Derek Rodriguez is reportedly being shopped around to other teams and could be on the move in the near future.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Now in the box, Ozzie Albies. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. And after a very chilly early morning, the temperatures thawed out a bit to 48 degrees here at game time. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Braves go down without a whimper here. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Mike Soroka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Stepping in, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the left fielder, Albert Almora.
Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
Ball, that's inside.
1 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bryant on third. Harper at second with 2 gone. Fouled off. A pause and the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball inside.
Well, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. In there, and it's 0-1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Fielded cleanly. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Johan Camargo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And it's fouled away. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Bryson Stott. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Not shortstop, Bryson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The Phils will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and there's 1 down now.
Batting 7, the catcher, Davey.
So striding forward now, Davey Grion. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ball even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Now foul tip held onto by Posey, and this will go down as a strikeout. Nicely done behind the plate.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Adam Hazley. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hazley is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
one of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Kingery moving to his left. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
The pitcher, Aaron.
First delivery to him on the way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. 2 high, and it's 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here's Chris Bryant now, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4 for 10 clip. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Leading off for Atlanta.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ronald Acuna is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Fouled off. Three-two pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a pop-up now. Hoskins has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the pitch. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Almora. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rhys Hoskins becomes out number 2 this inning. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. all ready to go in the top of the fifth, and set to go as the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Camargo.
Here comes the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. One there. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Mike Soroka is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now here it comes. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Ozzie Albies is at the plate as he watches ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For the Phillies.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Bryson Stott. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The 1-0 home. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Davy Grion. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And that's over 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now at the plate, Adam Hazley. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Aaron Nola, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Albies will put this one away, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.